Asian community for over 30 years, a community liaison for the Chinese Culture Center. She also spends time with organizations such as Asian Art Museum, the Asian Business League of San Francisco, the Chinese Historical Society of America, the Asian American Women Artists Association, the Chinatown Community Arts Program, the Dragon Boat Festival, the Oakland Asian Cultural Center, and Toastmasters International, the pageant director for the Miss Asian America for 25 years. She's also served as the pageant coordinator for the recent Miss Chinatown USA pageant. Janice Hong, thank you.
Next, let's welcome Miss Barbara Pons, retired Deputy Sheriff of Santa Clara County and a 30-year veteran. During her career in law enforcement, she earned numerous commendations from public and private service agencies. In law enforcement, she was at the forefront and championed many women issues and civil rights. She is a pioneer in becoming the first woman to work patrol street duty and a longtime member of hostage negotiations unit. Thank you again, Ms. Barbara Pons.
Next, let's please welcome Candace Kelly. Hi, Candace. Candace grew up in rural Texas and set 3 goals as a young girl. She would compete in the Miss Texas pageant, have her own television show, and learn how to fly an airplane. She won first runner-up in the Miss Black Texas pageant and became the first African American to win a Miss America pageant preliminary in West Texas, sweeping the pageant with awards in interview, talent, and swimsuit, which no petite contestant had ever done before. Simply winning awards at the coveted 60th Miss Asia pageant launched Candace's 10-year television news career. She hosted her own show in Central Texas and traveled the world covering news for ABC, CBS, NBC, and CNN. Her local television news positions were with Good Day Sacramento, the then television Armstrong and Getty Show, and San Francisco News. Candace is a founder of the Little Miss Capital City pageant and local girls self-esteem program where the girls ages 4 through 12 learn verbals, judo, etiquette, grace, and dignity. She did learn how to fly and made national news upon her last flying lesson. I think you guys can all remember this. She flew too close to the President Bush ranch in Texas a couple years ago. But fortunately, the fighter jets returned to their home base when they learned it was Candace and nobody else.
Next, we have the lovely Mr. Victor Lewis. Can you please stand? He's a small-town boy with a big city flair, being half Italian and half Latino. He has a strong cultural background which embraced the beauty of fashion. Since early childhood, Victor has always been intrigued with fashion and its ever-changing trends. My inspiration and talents come from my grandmother, who is self-taught seamstress in our family. Each design I create is deeply thought out with passion, conviction, and love. It's my mission as a designer to share this experience with clients. Every woman has beauty. As a designer, it is my job to enhance the natural essence of the woman within. Be bold, be beautiful, be Victor Lewis Couture. This past year alone, Victor has used his talents and collection to help several charity organizations. Thank you again, Mr. Victor Lewis.
So next, we have a real celebrity in the house, Miss April Mason. April, can you please rise? Let me tell you about April. She attained a Bachelor of Arts in Theater and Dance and has over 20 years experience in the field of performing arts. She has starred in productions of the Heidi Chronicles, the Lacage Oxbows, Mac and Mabel, Julius Caesar, and Steel Magnolias, just to name a few. She has also directed Guys and Dolls, Annie, and The Music Man, and Into the Woods. She is a woman of many talents and teaches jazz, ballet, pointe, lyrical, and tap dances, as well as theater, modeling, and baton at a premier dance studio in Rancho Cordova, an accredited EPIC judge, and a certified pageant emporium judge, as well as a pageant coach. She has held many local, state, and national pageant titles and is currently Miss All-American 2010 for the All-American Pageant System. April is also the National Director for Natural Beauty Pageant Systems. Thank you, April.
And finally, to ensure sure that the scores are calculated correctly, we have a reputable team of auditors. They are John Ponthavy and Katie Hall, tax specialists with HR Block. So thank you so much for your time and coming out here, helping us with the pageant. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So let me do a little breakdown. As you guys noticed, we have 13 contestants. Actually, 9 are vying for the Miss Asia Sacramento title, and 4 of them are going for the Miss Teen Asia Sacramento. So the difference is Miss Teen was an informal judging on categories interview, platform, ethnic attire, fitness, and evening gown, which is done earlier in March. Since then, the scores have been sealed and tallied by the auditors, and we'll release them later tonight. Soon we'll find out who the first Miss Teen Asia Sacramento Queen and Princess will be. But first, I'd like you to meet a very special young lady, still in her teens, Miss Mia Zhang, who was awarded the honorary title this year of Miss Asia Sacramento Teen. Mia, will you please join me on stage to share some of your experiences? Ladies and gentlemen, a warm applause for Mia Zhang. Hi, Mia.
Mia, we're waiting for you.
So, there she is.
Sorry about that, Hormel. Some last minute touch-ups.
No worries, no worries. How are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. So are you gonna help me out a little bit here?
Yes, I will. First, I'd like to say thank you for your lovely introduction.
No problem.
I would like to start off with saying that, let's see. I remember just last year standing up here as a contestant, scared to death as Hormel asked me my onstage question. Although it was only a year ago, I feel like I've changed into an entirely new person from my experiences and recent events. By participating in Miss Asia Sacramento, I've received countless opportunities to learn new lessons, promote my platform, burn prevention awareness, and also to develop a better cultural understanding and basically a more strong passion for my Asian heritage. My involvement in the MAS pageant community really helped me to gain the self-confidence and motivation I use on a daily basis as a freshman at Rice University. I've recently been awarded a $6,500 scholarship to volunteer with disabled children in Shanghai, China this upcoming summer. And I truly believe that the pageant program's guidance and counseling helped me to achieve this and many of my other educational goals. I wish the best of luck to all the girls tonight and urge all the young ladies in the audience to become involved in the MAS community. It was truly an extremely enlightening experience. But enough about me. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank all of my family and friends that have supported me in this extended process. Mom and Dad, I love you two so much for believing in me and everything that I had put my heart into. To my little brother Matthew and my friends Scott and Sydney, thank you for screaming your heads off for me last year. Also, thanks to the Miss Asia Sacramento committee for their dedication and passion in putting together such an amazing program. Without all of your hard work and creativities, young girls and women such as myself would not have been able to learn such life-changing lessons. Last but definitely not least, I'd like to thank Deborah Ichimura for her mentorship and support during the past year. She is by far the best pageant director I could have ever asked for, and I'm so grateful to have her as a teacher, mentor, and friend. I know for a fact that all the Miss Asia Sacramento participants sincerely appreciate your commitment to making this experience the most positive and educational process it could be. So again, thank you, Deborah.
Wow, thank you, Mia. Sounds like you had an exciting year.